death or a life of misery and brutality, whom the system has destined for oppression and oblivion even before they are born. I say, no more of that. And we have to make the no more of that really real, here and for the children all around the world who also face a life of early death or suffering and brutality.
Justice for Trayvon.
What do we want?
Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We have some
There's a few people
people
coming back to
associated
occupy
with the
Lasalle Jackson.
National
I don't know
Stop
if
Mass
just called them, but
Incarceration Network,
I ran into a fellow the
who
other
are
night.
on their
who
way
told me
down,
they
and
were
they're going to
back there
do a
again.
press conference, and then after that, do we have any poets in the house? I know there were some poets who were going to come down here and do some poetry. Are they here?
There's a few
Okay.
people
When
from
the
Occupy
poets
coming
show
back.
up, if they come up to anyone, if you'd let them know, have them come up and we'll get them on the mic. We're going to do, mainly we want to march. Mainly we want to get this around the city and let people know that people are not just going along with the whitewash of George Zimmerman and the vilification and criminalization of our black youth, as represented most particularly in this case by Trayvon Martin. So, as soon as the people from the National Stop Mass Incarceration Network get down here and give their statement to the press, we're going to start marching. We're going to stop along the way, and if the poets are here, we're going to let them do poetry. If other people want to make statements, just come up and let me know. My name is Grant, and I'm going to MC this today together with Dee, who's got the red hair right there. And everyone, you know, if you have a new chant, if you say it's time for us to chant, just feel free to come up and suggest which direction we should go. Someone might want to open the Stolen Lives banner too. We have a banner here that's got the faces of 25 people killed by the police in Chicago.
Can you hold that? No, that.
What? Oh, yeah.
That was natural. You can just shove that in there. Yeah.
The Stolen Lives banner.
National Hoodie Day, guys.
I want to bring up Kiki from the Revolution Club to give a statement from the Chicago Revolution Club, and then maybe some of the other youth would like to speak.
Join the Revolution Club.
Explain
It's
it.
up to us to wake up, to shake off the ways they put on us. The ways they have us thinking so they can keep us down and trapped in the same old rat race. To rise up as conscious emancipators of humanity. The days when this system can just keep on doing what it does to people here and all over the world, when people are not inspired to organize and stand up against these outrages and to build up to build up the strength to put an end to this madness. Those days must be gone, and they can be. If this vision moves you, and if you want to be part of making that real, then you need to be part of the Revolution Club.
Thank you.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now! What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Women. Like what do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Because the whole damn system is guilty.
We are all Trayvon.
We are all Trayvon.
The whole damn system is guilty.
The whole damn system is guilty.
We are all Trayvon.
We are all Trayvon.
The whole damn system is guilty.
The whole damn system is guilty.
We are all Trayvon.
We are all Trayvon.
The whole damn system is guilty.
The whole damn system is guilty.
We are all Trayvon.
We are all Trayvon.
The whole damn system is guilty.
The whole damn system is guilty.
We are all Trayvon.
We are all Trayvon.
The whole damn system is guilty.
The whole damn system is guilty.
Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send Zimmerman to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
I see we're building up. We have some people from the Let Your Rhyme Inspire Creativity poetry group out here today. They're not yet reciting poems, but hopefully in a little bit they'll come up with what they want to do. Any youth who want to speak about how they feel, any older folks who want to speak about how they feel today, when it's crucial that we see to it that they do not let George Zimmerman off for the murder of Trayvon Martin, that they do not justify the death of our young black brothers and sisters as exemplified by Trayvon Martin. We say, we are all Trayvon, the whole damn system's guilty. And we have mothers out here today who've lost their sons, murdered by the Chicago police and immediately ruled justifiable homicide in the same way that Trayvon Martin's murder was immediately ruled justifiable. Our young black and brown brothers and sisters have targets on their backs today. Too many of them do not expect to live to be very old and expect that if they do live to be very old, they're going to spend a long time in prison. This is not an expectation which is acceptable. and yet an expectation which is true, and we have to do everything we can to turn it around. The murder of Trayvon Martin is just the tip of the iceberg of the criminalization of now multiple generations of young black and Latino men and women.